Hello, hello, keto and low carb or healthy eating people. Welcome to Carmen's Healthy Kitchen. We are doing that bourbon chicken thing tonight. I'm fortified by PTKs because for the second day in a row, I really didn't feel like cooking, but in order to keep good, healthy food, I got to do that. I know it's a struggle for some of you. Well, honestly, sometimes it's a struggle for me too. We're putting 2 tablespoons of coconut oil in the pan here. I got my copper pan here, and so we're gonna use that to do the bourbon chicken. It was the deepest pan I have. I'm gonna have to cook it a little higher so we get a little bit of browning on our chicken. So it calls for 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, and that oil is getting melted now, and then we're going to put the chicken in. I got boneless chicken thighs, boneless skinless chicken thighs, and I've tried to cut them into nice bite-sized pieces. It's 2.2 to 2.5 pounds of chicken thighs, and that's what we have, a little bit over 2.5. Like I said, seasoned with seasoned salt, so I'm not adding any extra salt. If I were, it would be a half a teaspoon of salt. And so we're going to put the chicken in and stir fry it until it is cooked. So about 4 or 5 minutes. Not everybody got seasoning. So y'all, I care about your health. I care about your healthy eating habits and other healthy habits like moving every day, at least 30 minutes a day. As you're hopping on, say hello. Give StreamYard permission to show your comments so I can see them by going to StreamYard.com/Facebook. And I would appreciate that so much. I love interacting with you guys. So that will allow me to do that if you guys allow them to show your comments. So I'm going to get this first batch in and start it cooking so we can have a little fun. Say where you're watching from. If you're catching me live, put live in the comments below. If you're catching me on the replay, say I miss you, because I miss you too. We can fit a little bit more in here. So like I said, I turned it up. I know it says medium heat, and if I were using a regular wok, that would be okay. But with the copper pan, it takes a little higher heat to get a little bit browner. It cooks great. I love it. It's easy to clean. Nothing's going to stick to it no matter how much you might burn stuff. And that is the best thing ever in regards to that. Okay, it's not showing me comments. So I'm going to turn it up a little bit more. Get things going. Get people moved around in here. Make some more room. I was seeing after my health, as you know, I had a dog-related finger injury. Guys, if you get an estimate of benefits or a bill from a provider, don't just take it out of hand. Hey, Mary, welcome to the Keto Show. Shout outs to Amarillo, Texas. Woo, woo. We are making bourbon chicken. If you have some low carb, high fat people or just keto people, you can feel free to share this out to them. I actually, we were talking in our healthy eating group, 15-day quick start. We were talking about avoiding getting bored with your food, because you get bored, you stop eating on plan, you stop eating right and healthy. I know myself, it used to be a big thing. I'd get bored, or days like today, I don't feel like cooking, I'm tired, I've been working, and that was easy peasy for me to go through the drive-thru, which does nothing for my health goals. You're welcome, Mary. So, I went through my special recipe group to look for some new recipes, and that's where I found this to help me mix it up a little bit. I love Chinese food, Asian food, Thai food. So this is a good thing. I've never had it before, but I remember getting the bourbon chicken at the mall. Okay, don't shoot me. I got it at the mall. It was full of sugar. It tasted really good, but it was full of sugar and not something I really probably should have been eating. But again, I was weak. I haven't been weak in months. That's why we're still cooking, even though we're tired and we're running on ketones. But I do that to try to stay on plan. So we're browning the chicken. And like I said, because we're using a copper pan, we're cooking a little higher than you would a regular iron pan or aluminum pan, because it takes a little bit more to get stuff browned with these pans. So I also had a little bit more work trimming the fat on these. I know we're low carb, high fat. That doesn't make sense, but it does. Because it just was too much fat hanging around and it just did not look good. So I decided not to use it. Messy. Excuse my back, folks. We are also a little bit off because I finished my 60-hour fast on Wednesday morning and didn't really have anything prepared. I was thinking about cooking this on Tuesday, but then I realized it wasn't a crock pot meal. I actually have to do it on the stove, so we waited. So far it's browning pretty good. Now that I've turned it up, we got 2 tablespoons of coconut oil in here. We are going to add, ooh, I forgot the monk fruit. Instead of processed white sugar, we're going to be using monk fruit, which does not spike your blood sugar, which is cup for cup, just like sugar. Tastes great, very sweet. So that's why we're going to get the sweet taste for our bourbon chicken. We're going to be using tomato sauce, 1/4 of a cup, 1/3 of a cup of monk fruit, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar to get that little kick to it, 3/4 of a teaspoon of red crushed pepper flakes. Now, I don't have red crushed pepper flakes, but I do have cayenne pepper, and I may put a dash of that in it. I haven't decided yet. And we're going to be using 1/4 of a teaspoon of fresh ginger and 3/4 of a teaspoon, well, that was the red pepper flakes, and 1/3 of a cup of coconut aminos. I would recommend the blue label coconut aminos if you do coconut aminos. I'm not a fan, but I hear that one tastes better than the yellow label ones, which I did not like at all. Stay away from the yellow label coconut aminos. But we have Kiko Man soy sauce, less sodium. I also like the tamarind brand, which is low sodium as well. You can get it low sodium because the original one has tamari. The original one has a lot of sodium in it, and it gives me headaches. So I always choose the low sodium version if I can. All right, so now we're cooking with gas. The chicken is really starting to cook up. And we're going to also add a 1/2 cup of bone broth to this. So once the chicken is a light brown, we're going to take it out and start with the sauce. So I should have had something else to put it in, but I didn't. I did not. What did you guys cook for dinner today, or did you have leftovers? Love to know what you're cooking. And remember, guys, today is a giveaway week. Tomorrow I will be doing the giveaway. The more times you share, the more interest you get for the giveaway. All right. So just moving it around so everybody gets a little bit of the pan. And we can start measuring stuff out. Tried to space this correctly. 1/2 cup of chicken broth. What is this, a 4th? That's not going to do. 1/4 a cup of tomato sauce. So we can get the tomato sauce going. I love Cento tomato sauce. You can even get organic tomato sauce. But this way, I don't waste any tomato sauce if I'm using a can or what have you. So I can put it in the fridge after we're done, and it's all good, and it always tastes amazing. Oops, it helps if you open it. It ain't open. All right. Told you I need my PTKs. Just been too busy with talking to insurance and trying to walk the dog. You know, dog mom life. So we're going to get our tomato sauce and everything measured while the chicken is cooking. Wow, that took most of this too. I might have to pick up an extra one this week for my groceries. All right, I like tomato sauce. Okay, so that's the tomato sauce. We're gonna need 1/3 of a cup of the soy sauce. If you're doing this strictly keto, 1/3 of a cup of the coconut aminos. Just find a 1/3 of a cup. Here we go. So we're gonna dole that out because that's gonna be making our sauce. I like all the flavor. Lots and lots of flavor. So chicken is cooking good. I'm gonna move it around a little bit more. I still see some pink in there. All right. So that's the soy sauce. Move the chicken around. Oh no, one of my earbuds is going out. The battery is dying. Could have cut a couple more pieces better, but we cut it with the spoon. All right, come on, pink people. Can you get cooked? I'll leave that one there. Turn that one over. All right, so what's next? Tomato sauce, coconut aminos. We only need a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. We can wait. 1/4 teaspoon of ginger. We can wait. So I had to look up 1 clove of garlic because I have minced garlic. I do not have cloves of garlic. They tend to go bad on me. I don't use them up fast enough, or I have to put them in the freezer until it's time to use them. That doesn't always work either. So we use this, and when this is done, I have my Alessi minced garlic, which is amazing. So pungent, so fresh. It's awesome. So we're going to use this up when we get to that. And what I found out on good old Ask Siri is that a teaspoon is about 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. So what we're going to do is half a teaspoon because all we need is 1. Unless I like more of the taste because I love garlic. How many people love garlic? Drop some garlic emoticons in the comments below. If you like garlic. If you like Chinese food, drop me some Chinese food boxes in here. All right, we're almost ready to take this off. I'm going to put these pieces that are done in the pan. Oh, this chicken was pretty juicy. Got a lot of juice out of this chicken. But it doesn't say to take that off. I think we're going to use that for the sauce too. Now, I don't know if anybody's ever cooked with the copper pan before, but this pan can actually go in the oven if you need to do stuff in the oven, like baking cakes or brownies and stuff. It can go in the oven as well. I have a top for it. The top can go in the oven. All right, you guys, get cooking. Trying to look for the rest of the pink people. Now, if you are keto, drop me some cheese down there. I just like to know what people like to eat. Standard American diet is good too. It's not as necessarily good for you, but you're welcome in my kitchen to learn some new stuff, some healthy eats that taste just as good as your regular highly processed stuff. So welcome if you're new to my channel. If you're new to my channel, drop new in the comments below, and I will definitely come back and get to know you a little bit. We're almost there, so we can add in the saucy stuff. If you are getting some value from this, drop me some hearts in the comment section. Also, if you're on YouTube watching me right now, please like and subscribe. And you can feel free to send some suggestions about things you would like me to do on here, whether it's different recipes, trying to make them healthier, whether it's health tips, um, mindset tips, and ways to get motivated to change your habits. I would be happy to speak with you about that, or speak with you about some of our healthy eating groups, a quick start group. A lot of people needed a little help getting restarted after lockdown. I understand. I actually lost fat on the lockdown because I committed to moving, even though I'm work from home, and because I, committed to staying with my keto food and not going in that pantry or in the fridge every time I was getting bored or stressed. So if you'd like to know more about that, put 15-day quick start in the comments below. We'll get you that information. All right, this one's done. Oh, I lost one. All right, so like I said, this doesn't necessarily brown it. I would have had to turn it way, way up to get it to brown. But we did get it all cooked through. And now I'm going to turn it down so we can do our salsa sauce. If you guys can see me well enough and see the pot, give me some eyes and ears on here, or say I can see and hear you. If you guys are catching me on the replay, put I missed you in the comments below, because I sure miss hanging out with you guys when you're not here. So we're going to dump some of our stuff in. Soy sauce. I'm going to use my spoon to get the tomato sauce out. It's not that complicated. I don't know if anybody else had this problem. I don't cook so well when I'm tired. I tend to burn things when I'm tired, so that's why it's even more important for me to have my, ooh, it's browning real nice already. It's all the more important for me to have my mental clarity and use my PTKs. Where is this? We need ginger, the ginger and the garlic. We can do that in a minute. Tomato sauce, ginger, garlic. Oh, we're supposed to whisk it. We shall. Get all the sauce off of there. Yeah. Turn it down. How much do we need of the monk fruit? Move over a little bit. Y'all going too fast. Monk fruit. 1/3 of a cup. So I have half a cup. I have another 1/3 of a cup. Just move you over. I can't put you in there. All right, here's what we're going to do. On the count of my 1/3 cup is dirty, we'll use the tablespoon to fill it up, make it go a little bit easier. Hey, Tina, welcome. Remember, guys, as you're hopping on, tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to give shout outs to your neck of the woods. All right, so 1/3 of a cup of monk fruit. Had to improvise because my 1/3 cup was full with the soy sauce. We are making bourbon chicken. So again, guys, if you like Asian food, drop me some Chinese food boxes in the comments. We need a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Let me make sure I got all the powdered stuff first. 1/4 of a teaspoon of, just that fast, ginger. I love the smell of ginger when I'm cooking Asian food too. And ginger is good for you. Good for your digestion. Good for your blood. Now we need the garlic. How much garlic do we need? That's right. We said 1/4 of a teaspoon of garlic. That equals about 1 clove of garlic, which we may change our mind and add more because I love garlic too. I don't think you can ever have too much garlic. If you agree, put a yes in the comments because I love garlic. And then we need 1/4 of a teaspoon of, no, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. That's going to help us have a little bit of kick. So you put it back on the fire because it was going too fast before. I see I still got some sugar in the bottom of here. Get all the good stuff. Mimi, I don't need a taste tester. Too much interesting noises and smells in here for her, so she is coming to investigate. So switch this around and whisk it a little bit. Oh, you guys, we need some smell-o-vision. Thank you for the love, guys. This is smelling so good. Oh, we had a piece of chicken still in there. Let's see if I can get it. Taste test. Oh, this is going to be good. Just like bourbon chicken. Maybe should have doubled the sauce because this is going to be so good. I can't believe this little bit's going to cover this chicken. All right, so the macros for this, for those of you who care, I don't really track macros anymore. I'm a little lazy, dirty keto. Is 495 calories per serving, 32 grams of fat, 44 grams of protein, 8 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of fiber. Like I said, I might double the sauce recipe when I'm doing it, but that's me. So chicken goes back in. It's only going to take a few minutes, get them all sauced up. And what I'm going to do is put this over some cauliflower rice. Wow, I made a mess. Sauce flying all over the place. See if we can pieces up. This is so flavorful, so tasty. I wish I could give you some. I could give you a plate and it would be all good. It's going to take about 5-6 minutes for the get some more bite-sized pieces. For the cauliflower rice to cook in the microwave, I use the Green Giant. I understand Walmart has another brand now that might have a little bit more cauliflower rice in the package. I like anything that gives me more bang for my buck, so more value to stretch my dollars. Green Giant also has a family pack. So if you're cooking for a large family, that will work too. Or if you're single and you want to save, I have found it works very well to just wrap it up and put it back in the freezer for the parts you don't use in the family pack. Haven't seen one in a while, but you do the best you can. I can't chop this little piece. All right, just making sure that I got enough small pieces in here. This should be maybe 4 servings, or you can do 2 servings and save half of it in the freezer so you can take it out for another time. I actually do have a frozen meal in there. I forgot what I made, but I could have taken that out today at lunchtime, but I chose to make a sandwich instead, or wrap. All right, there we go. Cut them up a little bit more. But as I was saying, your health includes everything, including insurance. So make sure if you get any extra bills that look suspicious that you call your insurance company, see if a claim has already been submitted. Sometimes some of these companies count on you not to be that savvy, and then you pay them extra money. So make sure that the claim has been submitted. Make sure the claim has been submitted properly by talking to your insurance company and seeing what they paid and what is really your responsibility, so you don't pay more than you need to, and so that you can also plan your health care better. Make sure you utilize those portals. If you have them from your doctor, if you have them from your insurance, please use the portals to help, manage your costs and manage your care, and it'll all work better. This could be thicker. All right, I am going to add a little bit more of the monk fruit. I'm going to add like a tablespoon. See if that makes it more syrupy, because it's just not doing what I think it should do. So I added 2 more tablespoons of the monk fruit to make it more saucy. I'm a saucy girl. Come on, it's gotta be saucy. And we're gonna put the pot top over it and let it simmer. Get a little bit more saucy, like it is at the mall, but healthier version. All right. Oh, I don't think we used this. And that's going to take the sauciness right back out. We were supposed to add half a cup of bone broth. Bad me. Bad me. Let's see, half a cup of bone broth. That's why I made sure it was open already so I wouldn't have to puncture it. All right. Get some more flavor. That will definitely make the sauce enough, and I wouldn't have had to double it if I remembered to put the half a cup of bone broth. Yeah, Tina's my kind of people. She likes garlic too. So throw away all this stuff. And then, like I said, we'll add some cauliflower rice to it. I don't want the risotto. No risotto. All right, guys, I will have to plate it later, and you can watch me on Instagram stories or Facebook stories to see the taste test, or TikTok. I'm on TikTok as Be Well Coach. Instagram stories at Dr. Carmen, Dr. Carmen, if you want to catch the taste test, and I will show you what it looks like when it's all put together. Again, if you're watching me on YouTube, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Remember to click like and subscribe. I cook at least twice a week. Again, this week was off because I fasted this week, so we weren't doing any cooking. Some fasts you can cook on, some fasts I'm just like craving food, and food smells just throw me off. So we didn't cook this time, and we delayed cooking until today. Our usual cook days are Sundays and maybe Tuesday nights, if we have some time to get something in. So I like to do stuff that creates leftovers, that makes it easy, so during the week I can mix and match and I don't have to worry about coming up with a recipe when I've had a long day. I highly recommend that if you don't want to cook on Sundays. Pick your 2 days a week that you can do something quick and easy, or put it in a crock pot, something, or casserole meal. It doesn't have to be rocket science, folks. So thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. Shout outs to Hot Springs, Arkansas, Tina. Make sure that you play with your food just like I play with mine, and that you're healthy. Have a great night and a great weekend.